Hey guys, so this is kind of a test video. I just did a tutorial of my Trello board and I think it went okay, but it feels like it was kind of rough. So I wanted to see if I could go ahead and go through the same things on here on live, and if I can switch the camera back and forth, it might actually wind up being a little bit better quality of a video so you guys can actually see Trello and how I'm using it a little bit better. So as long as my tablet cooperates, it says it's charging, but it's down to 3%, and so I don't think it is. So we're gonna try it out. If you guys have any questions while I'm on here, let me know. Otherwise, if this is kind of wonky and the live is not better than the video, I'll go ahead and upload a video and we'll just do questions there. Hi, Brianna. So I'm talking about Trello. I use Trello for my follow-up, and I know that it's great that it's so customizable and it's great that it has so many features, but for people like me, and I know I'm not the only one, it can seem a little bit daunting. It can seem like there's a lot of features on Trello and kind of confusing. So my biggest thing is keeping things simple. Simple works for me. Overcomplicated freaks me out and I run. So I'm going to show you if this will work, how to create a board, how to create a list and a card, and how I'm using the couple of features that I do use on Trello to manage my follow-up system better. So I'm going to see if this will work. Okay, so it did flip around. So I'm going to show you. So this is my home screen. When you get a Trello account, you're not going to have all these boards. These are all my personal boards. But I'm going to show you how to make a board. So up here in the corner, there's a little plus sign, and you're going to click board. Okay, now you're creating a new board. So I'm doing this one-handed, so bear with me. Follow up. Okay, and the visibility you want to keep private because you want to be the only person who's seeing that. Nobody needs to see your information for your customers, so keep that private. Background, I'm going to leave it blue just so it's easier for you guys to see. Personally, clearly, I really like the fun backgrounds, but we're going to leave it blue for now. So then it pulls you into it, and you have this blank board and the option to add a list. So the way that I follow up is I follow up with every single person every single month. So I'm going to say this list is April, typing one-handed, April 2020. Okay, that's it. That's how you make a list. Like super easy. You're done with that list. So now add card. Every single customer gets a card. That is their personal card. Once you put that information in, you don't have to put that information in again. And that's a big deal to me. I hate having to rewrite the same things over and over. It's time consuming and, you know, we have better things to do. So I'm going to say this one is for Susie. And we're going to say she ordered on the 9th of this month. So that's all that I put for the title of the card. So I do their name and I do the last time that they ordered so that I can see that when I'm looking at a glance, I'm going to have all my customers here. I want to know when they ordered. Okay. So then inside the card, tap to add description. This is where I'm going to put their address. I'm going to put their phone number. I'm going to put anything that I need to know as far as how to reach them. Even if I have some labeled, you know, found on Facebook. So if we talk on Facebook, I'm going to put in here, they are contactable on Facebook. Okay. That's it. You put that information in there. You don't have to go hunt for it again. You don't have to look it up. The nice thing that I really, really, really love about Trello is you can search. There's this search tab up here. And you can search for, I mean, you're going to get a lot of customers at some point, and maybe you're not going to be able to easily glance and find Susie. You can go up here to this little search thing, type in Susie, and it's going to pull up all the cards that ever mention Susie. So you can just click on it, super easy, okay? So back to the card, okay? So one thing that I really like about Trello too is the comment feature. Sorry, I'm shaking because I'm holding the phone. It's crazy. The comment feature is great because nobody else is going to see this. This is your personal board, but it's kind of like a running, you know, if you have anything to say about that customer, anything important at all, like they really wanted the Stitch Buddy and they missed out, you can type that into the comment here and say, you know, hey, Susie really wanted the Stitch Buddy and missed out. Now, if Stitch comes back, you can go up to the search feature and you can type in Stitch and it's going to pull her up and you're going to know to go ahead and follow up with Susie about the Stitch Buddy that's coming back. Okay, so I don't have to remember conversations anymore. I don't have to look through and see, did this person like this scent or anything like that. Every time they order, I put in the comment what they ordered and, you know, things that they were looking for, anything that's important information, okay, that I want to know about that customer. Then when I go to follow up with them again, it's right here in their card. It's clean. I don't have to search through anything. It's in their card always. Okay. So now the features, like I was saying, the features can get a little intimidating if you don't know what you're doing and if you're just starting. And honestly, I don't use most of them. However, I do use a couple, and I want to show you those too. So the due date. So I follow up with every single person every single month, and moving cards around is too much work. So I don't do it. So once I talk to Susie, like let's say next month in May, I'm talking to Susie and I've already touched base with her. I've made my contact. Now I'm just going to say add 1 month. All right. My alarm is going to go off on May 28th. Now, next month, I'm going to have an alert pop up for me to let me know it's time to follow up with Susie. I don't have to move her card around. I don't have to worry about, you know, do I have to follow up with her in 2 days, in 2 weeks, in 2 months, any of that. Every single month I follow up with them and I get an alarm telling me to do so. So my job's done there. No remembering. The other thing I really like is the labels feature. So the labels feature, you just click on labels and you can customize these too. So I want to know, did this person order from my website? Did they order from a party that I just did? Did they order from a fundraiser? Because that's important information for me to have. So I can just label them. You just click that little pencil and you edit, and you can say, you know, PWS for your website. Oop, I have to click it. PWS. Okay. Now you can see she's color coded. Okay, so when you have all those customers, you're going to have those little colors just jumping out at you. You don't have to think about it. You just know. She ordered from my website. Okay, cool. She ordered in April. Okay, cool. So I'm going to show you too. So the nice thing about this system too is you do not, Hi, Jacob. I'm doing a live. I'll be right out, okay? I'll be right out and I will help you.
Can I read you do it?
Nope, because it's a training on the follow-up system, but we can do a live with the team in a little bit and you can say hi. You want to do that?
Can I sit in the bed?
If you're very, very quiet. I'm almost done. Okay. Sorry, guys. So anyways, the way that I move cards and the way that I keep track. So if you go into the workstation, you're going to see all of your people who have ordered. You're going to see these things, and it can get overwhelming if you've been doing this for a while. I strongly suggest start where you're at. Start right now. Start with your people who've ordered this month, okay? Follow up with them, do the things that you need to do with them, and then move on to going into the workstation and seeing who ordered in March. March 2020. Add. Then you're going to add those people's cards, and then you can go ahead and bring them into the system and start following up with them every month. And then you can go ahead and go back to February, and then you can go ahead and go back to January, okay? But don't let it be some big project that stresses you out. Just start where you're at. Do you guys have any questions? I see a couple of you are still on. Not you, babe. All right, I'm going to hop off of here. I'm going to go ahead and load this. I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any questions about it, let's let this be a thread where we can talk about it. And I will talk to you guys later. I love you. Bye.